All right, welcome back to Yahoo Finance Live on this Friday morning. The July jobs report coming out this morning, better than expected. Let's go down to the nation's capital where Yahoo Finance's Jessica Smith is standing by with Labor Secretary Marty Walsh. Jess.
Thanks, Miles, and thank you, Mr. Secretary, for joining us this morning. Solid report this morning. Let's start with your initial reaction. What did you make of it?
It was a good report. I mean, it shows that, President Biden's economic plan is working. Since President Biden's inauguration, 4 million jobs have been added. The last 3 months, over 800,000. So that's a good report, but it also shows we have more work to do.
How are you thinking about the Delta variant now that we are seeing some companies start to delay their return back to the office? We're seeing the CDC kind of reverse the mask guidance. How are you thinking about the Delta variant going into the fall?
Well, I think it's incumbent upon everyone that's not vaccinated to get vaccinated. I think we really can't let this get out of control. Like we've seen spikes around Christmas time on the coronavirus. We're at a certain fragile point in our economy right now. Things are moving in the right direction. People are traveling. Tourism's picking up. Manufacturing's happening. Job growth is happening. And to have it go backwards would be tough, particularly if we can control it a bit. So I just encourage people to get vaccinated, wear masks when you're asked to wear a mask, just to keep yourself safe.
Last time we spoke, you said that you didn't think that the enhanced unemployment benefits were keeping people on the sidelines. Yep. You hadn't really seen a big impact in the states that ended those benefits. Yep. What about in July?
We still haven't seen that impact, and over the last 3 months, we've added 800,000 jobs. So clearly, in the 2 months previously to that, the $300 was still there.
Do you think you'll see any kind of a bump September 6th when those expire?
I think hopefully we'll see a bump, but I don't think it's going to be because of the reducing of the benefits. I think it's more people confident getting back into the workforce and more jobs available for them.
There hasn't really been talk of extending those benefits. The president has said he expects them to expire. But does the Delta variant change any of that, especially when you think of gig workers who could lose their unemployment insurance when the Delta variant
the Delta variant could change a lot of ththings. I mean, we saw the president extend the eviction moratorium the other day. If we weren't seeing spikes in the Delta variant, he wouldn't have to do that. So, we're going to kind of watch this thing, monitor this thing pretty closely and see where we are as day to day, week to week.
We have seen more and more businesses require the vaccine in order to come back to work. What do you think of that move?
I mean, I support that. The president supports that. The president's taken a little different approach here with federal employees. He's asking people to get vaccinated, and if they choose not to, we're going to do a lot of testing to make sure we're keeping people safe so we can catch the virus if somebody comes in with it.
This was an overall solid report, but was there anything in there that concerned you? Anything that caught your attention that might need more attention later on?
Two things, I think. One is the CARES economy. That we saw a dip in nursing homes as far as employment, so I get concerned about that because the population is getting older, and we need to make sure we have places for people to be able, for their parents to go, their grandparents to go, to be taken care of. So I'm worried about that. And then the unemployment number for the black community is still at 8.2%. It dropped a whole percent, but the unemployment rate in the country is 5.4%. For the black community, it's 8.2%. For Latino community, 6.6%. So we still have work to do there.
And some companies are still saying that they're having a hard time filling positions, having a hard time hiring people. What needs to happen there? What do you think is causing that?
Well, I think it's the virus. I think it's lack of good child care. I think as we move forward to September, we'll get kids back into school. You're going to start seeing more people be able to go back in the workforce because kids will be back in school. Hopefully, again, the variant could cause a little havoc there, and I think we're going to hopefully continue to see these numbers moving forward. These last 3 months have been really strong and solid. Last month was 938,000 jobs. This month is 945,000 jobs. Those are good months. Those are good reports. Hopefully, to keep that momentum going, we have to just keep our eye on this variant and to make sure that we're not seeing spikes around the country.
Okay, I think we'll leave it there. Thank you, Labor Secretary Marty Walsh. We'll send it back to you in New York.
All right, Jessica Smith there live with Labor Secretary Marty Walsh. Appreciate the time.